Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm here to do my melts for the week. So first video as usual, everything I emptied and finished, and then the second video, my unempties, everything that I didn't finish. Bit to get through, so I'll get stuck into it. Hopefully I don't have another coughing fit. Actually I just need to make sure the door's shut. One moment. I've had a cold this week and yeah, the asthma's sort of reawakened, so sometimes smelling things cold, like in the packet, sometimes makes me cough a little bit. But anyway, where to start? All right, shot cups. So I feel like I'm missing one. Yep, dropped on the floor. Okay. So Teddy Bees Winter Solstice. So this is winter BBW type, frosted eucalyptus and a hint of mint. This was okay. I mean, I was nervous about the eucalyptus. Like, eucalyptus and mint is not really my thing. But this one has kind of a sweetened smoothness to it that makes it okay. It's not a complete sort of nose clearing. For me, those are headache inducing kind of scents. Like, it's crisp, but yeah, it's definitely kind of rounded out with a sweet kind of softness. So it actually wasn't too bad. Not something I was crazy about, like not something I would get again, but I didn't have to dump it out, which is kind of what I was worried about. So yeah, it threw pretty well. It wouldn't be something I would purchase, but it was not bad. Soothe, so sweet lavender, also Teddy Bees, cotton and cashmere with clean green clover and aloe. This, look, I liked it. It's clean, it's fresh, it's very pretty. Definitely got a soothing tone to it. Don't get too much lavender from it. It's there, but to me this is more like more about the clover and aloe, I think. Good throw. Again, not something I'd repurchase. It's not really my wheelhouse, but it was okay. Essence of Nightshade from Teddy Bees. So, alright, I had to check the notes on this. Bear with me. I will be back. Okay. So, lavender, white pepper, white woods, musk, eucalyptus, and Tiff's favourite lavender. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I didn't dislike it as much as I thought I would, but it was just the type of lavender that I don't like. I think Tiff's favourite lavender, I think I've encountered it before and I don't really like it much. So yeah, this was it's kind of like a heavy lavender, but it's sort of artificial. It's like not real lavender, and it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that one. I got good throw from it, but yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that one. Empire Alchemy Wake the Dead coffee, so cafe, Vienna, lavender sprigs, buttermints, and Danish butter cookies. I really don't know what I was thinking when I purchased this one. I have to be honest. Lavender and buttermints is no. And that's mostly what I got. I didn't really get a coffee. I got a bit, like, there is a light coffee and I got a light kind of bakery. But I mostly got buttermints and a bit of lavender. So, I mean, I could have hated it more than I did, but I didn't like it. It threw very strongly, but yeah, not something I would get again. Sorry, I do have a slight just wheeze that won't go away. Sugar Cookie Crunch from Kay. So this is a really delicious vanilla bakery. It really smells like a really vanilla, slightly soft sugar cookie. Absolutely delicious. Throw was sort of medium-ish. It's not the strongest. It does okay. I do think it's one for blending more than melting solo, but I wanted to try it solo and just see how I felt about it. So it was pretty good. Pink Sugar Cookie from Kay, which is like pink sugar and sugar cookie. This one's not bad. The throw was probably only medium at best. It didn't throw as well as Kay normally does, and it was lighter than Sugar Cookie Crunch. It does smell familiar, like I've had pink sugar bakeries before, and it does really kind of smell similar to those, but a little bit lighter. Like, I like pink sugar bakeries. It smells nice, but yeah, I would have liked a bit of better throw for that one. So, not something I would repurchase, but it smells okay. Amber Noir. So I melted this with a few other Amber Noir blends. I'm not going to look the notes up Amber Noir, but it's, to me, it's very smooth. It's got a sweetness to it. It's quite feminine, but like it's definitely got that amber to it. And yes, it's feminine, but it's not in an overly sweet or floral or girly kind of way, if that makes sense. It's good, but it doesn't throw very well. So I should sort of add here that because of the cold I had this week, my nose was not, I suppose, at full strength. So when I say things didn't throw great, I mean, I definitely think that Amber Noir, because everything I've melted Amber Noir in the past as well, I feel like haven't been super strong. But it is possible that some things just didn't register with my nose as much. So, but yeah, I couldn't smell it that much. It was nice though, what I could smell of it. I think I will blend with it because I do quite like it. But yeah, it's probably not going to be one I'll repurchase on its own again unless I want to blend it with something to test it out. Cozy Cabin from Kay. This one I actually don't remember melting at all. I don't know if it was again because my nose was impacted, or I don't think so because I melted in the lounge room, so I should have noticed it. It's kind of woodsy, spicy, cozy. It's not a bad scent. It's probably a little bit more spice than I'd like. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to repurchase it again just to see if if it was my fault that I couldn't notice it, or my cold's fault, or if it was actually the scent itself. So I don't know with that one what I'm going to do. Clamshells, maple and wattle sleigh ride. So that's frosted pine cones and fir needles, cold winds, fresh snow. Love this scent. It's just a beautiful frosty pine. It's got a nice sort of smooth, maybe a slight vanilla note to it, but a really lovely fresh pine. I get good throw from this one. I did purchase a few of them. I've got quite a few of scents like this from sort of US vendors, so I don't think I need to get this one again. I mean, she doesn't offer it anymore anyway, and I don't know if it'll return, but it is a really nice scent. Super Tarts Poseidon, so blue sugar, sponge sugar, sea salt, beechwood. This is very strong and very unique. It's definitely a bit of a different take on blue sugar. It's if you've had blue sugar with kind of tropical scents before, it kind of leans more in that direction, I think, with the beechwood vetiver, because it says beechwood, but I'm sure it's like beechwood vetiver. It's very strong. It's got a kind of almost like a cashmere note to it, I think. Yeah, if you like beechwood vetiver, I think you would like this one, and I do really like it. I don't like it as much as I used to. I remember falling in love with this the first time I melted it. This time around, I liked it, but I just wasn't as crazy about it. But I still think I would probably repurchase it, but I'm not like dying to get it again. And very, very strong, super strong. Southbound pumpkin zucchini bread, so spicy pumpkin and zucchini bread. Look, I've learnt now, for once and for all, that spicy pumpkin is just not my thing. I don't mind a sweet pumpkin, or like a pumpkin blended with like, earthy scents or leaves, that I can kind of deal with, but spicy pumpkin is just not for me. So, and this is mostly like a spiced pumpkin scent with a bit of bakery. So, didn't hate it, didn't love it, threw very strongly. Not something I would repurchase. The Bathing Garden Pagan Moon. So this was like pear and apple orchards under a blood red strawberry moon. With like swirling leaves or something. Smells like a pretty fruity scent in the clam. Doesn't throw. Like no throw. Zero. Nothing. Could not smell it. Wasn't just my nose either, because I had other fruity scents going in other parts of the house. They were fine. This one, nope. And I've melted it before. Didn't throw then either. So, not a repurchase. And unfortunately, I reckon 50% of the bathing garden that I've tried has been like that for me, even after, substantial cure time. So that one I purchased, I think, in September last year. So it's not cure time, it's just the bathing garden doesn't work in my house. Super Tart Suits, so masculine cologne, cannabis flower, and blue sugar. I do quite like this. I feel like it's got patchouli to it. I feel like cannabis flower just reminds me of patchouli, though. I think that's what that is. So yeah, it's kind of got that real earthy, hippie kind of flower. I can't notice the blue sugar. There's just a really nice kind of masculine cologne sort of scent, but in a really good way. Yeah, no, this is really good. There's definitely like a depth to it. And I feel like it has the potential to set off a headache, but it doesn't, so that's good news. It's very strong throw. This one's super strong. And I've just got another clam of it. I repurchased it. It's not one I need in big quantities, but I'm happy to have a clam, on rotation in the collection. Okay. L3 Waxy Wonders Amber Noir Boardwalk Mellow Clouds. So, yes, I did do a few Amber Noir scents this week. Similar thing. This is really pretty, but it's not the strongest of throws. I mean, the Boardwalk Mellow Clouds carries it a bit, so it threw stronger than the Amber Noir on its own, but it still wasn't like, it was still medium at best, I think. It is really pretty, and thankfully the Boardwalk Mellow Clouds isn't too sweet and doesn't taste. Sometimes Boardwalk Mellow Clouds can overtake a blend, but it doesn't here. It's still a really nice balance of the two. I really enjoyed it, but probably not something I need to get again. Sassy Girl Aroma, Bad Boy Blues, Blue Sugar Zucchini, and Blackberry. So, look, Sassy Girl Aroma is a brand for various reasons I don't purchase from anymore. This is probably one of the only blends not that I really delved that deeply into her scent catalogue, but this is probably one of the only ones that I've tried that I actually am sad about not being able to get again, because I really love it. I did try doing my own custom of a blackberry blue sugar zucchini bread scent with another vendor. And I think it's different. I think the blackberry, is different. This one smells more like a blackberry jam. So I might try that next. I might try a good blackberry jam with zucchini and blue sugar. But I love it. It's got a really beautiful jammy sweetness. It's not super zucchini bread like. It's just a little bit in the background. It's more like a blackberry jam and blue sugar. So really, really delicious. Good throw, but yeah, I'm not repurchasing that scent, but I do sort of want to try and come up with something similar in a custom. L3 Waxy Wonders 8 Crazy Nights, so blackberry jelly, fried dough, and a hint of campfire smoke. This is okay. It's not one I'm crazy about. There's a nice dough note. There's a nice blackberry. Not much of a smoke, really. It's more just a sort of... And it's not blackberry jam either. It's a different sort of blackberry, like whatever blackberry jelly, whatever that oil is meant to be. It's only kind of... it throws well. It's not like super punchy, but it's definitely present. Not something I need to repurchase, but it's not bad. Tea Time Tart Spiritual Awakening, so Palo Santo Patchouli and Cream. This I really like. It's definitely... it's more Palo Santo and cream, I think, than patchouli. So it's not a super earthy scent. It's more like a really balanced, well-balanced, beautiful Palo Santo woods with just a little bit of that earth. So really, really nice. It's throwing quite strongly in my bedrooms, and I would get that one again. It's very, very good. Today is October 3rd, so from L3 Waxy Wonders, Palo Santo Sugar Cookie Royale and Toasted Mallow. Talked about this one a bit. It's really good. I will say that I've now tried a few different Palo Santo sugar cookie blends, and I really like today's October 3rd, but I found some ones I like better. So, for example, Palo Santo Sugar Cookie Royale and Radiant Red Maple from L3 is similar, but better. And I also did a custom from K, which was Sugar Cookie Crunch, Palo Santo, and Vanilla Birch. All really similar, but just I like the scent with a little bit more of an outdoorsy earthiness to it, or woodiness to it, I suppose. So, which means I probably would enjoy blending this with something a bit woodier and would make this even better for me. I get good throw from it, and I've got another scoop of it. Like it's a solid staple, and it's so popular that she churns it out quite frequently. So, Under Pressure from L3. I don't know what the notes are. I forgot to look them up. But I feel like it's like a vanilla heavy, maybe even ice cream coffee. It was not bad. I haven't coffee's been a bit hit or miss for me from L3, but this one was pretty good. I got good throw from it. I might buy it in a small quantity just to melt some more of it, see how I feel. Like, I didn't spend enough time in the room with it to really get a sense of whether I loved it, and I certainly wouldn't be buying a loaf or anything, but maybe just like some bunts or something to give it a go. L3 Waxy Wonders Ice Hook. So this was chrome type, Cuban tobacco, whipped cream, and boardwalk mellow clouds. This was really, really good. This was like very unique. For some reason, when I threw it on, I remembered that it had like chrome type, so I thought it was going to be like a super manly kind of scent. But the boardwalk mellow clouds and the whipped cream just gave it this really kind of light, sweet, kind of slight muskiness, but then you do get sort of the tobacco come through, and it's just really, really good. Like, it's not super tobacco-y, but you can smell it. So it's like there's sort of like a sweet kind of, you know, vanilla kind of side, and then there's a sort of masculine side, and they balance each other out really, really well. It threw very strongly. It threw for a long time too, because I had it on for a good chunk of one day and a good chunk of the next day. And I will get this one again. It's very good. I was very surprised. Last empty, Anthony's Cabin from Teddy Bees. So birch leaves, citrus peel, pine cones, white florals, vetiver, sandalwood, and woods. I have more of this coming in my next pre-order. I got a chunk bag because I really love it. To me, it smells mostly like silver birch and vetiver. If you smell silver birch and vetiver, I'm fairly certain that's like the main oil in this. But I do feel like there's like an amped up citrus to it. So it's just really, really lovely because I love silver birch and vetiver anyway. Smells amazing, great throw, and yes, I have repurchased it. I absolutely love it. Okay, that is all of the empties. I'm going to move on to the unempties. So hopefully I'll see you all there and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.